Hi everyone, welcome. This is Tom Huser with the Huser Real Estate Team with Realty One Group. Just wanted to take a few minutes and go over the latest market data that came out of Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors. And really what we have here is for 2015, we have an awesome market, and just a quick summary. So I wanted to go through some of the transactional data that happened here, and then I'll go over some of the recent news articles that have came out that obviously have misleading headlines just to get more readers to read their articles. So great strong year here in 2015. This column here is all 2015. Here's the sales that happened versus the sales that happened in 2014. So that was nearly a 14% increase in sales volume. That's huge. That's a big difference. And then we go to the average sold price. 2015 versus 2014 is up just about 7.5%. And then this is the median sold price is up about 8.33%. Now, I don't want to mislead and say that this is what every house went up in Las Vegas for appreciation. We predict, I should say GLVAR predicts that there was about 6.4% appreciation in single-family residences in 2015. And then we move into the units sold. Some people were critics saying, well, the market's really slowing down. The investors have left the market. The investors have left the market, but at the end of the day, we don't want our real estate market to be driven by investors. So this is great that we are doing more transactions in 2015 than we did in 2014, even though we have a very, very small pool of investors here. So our units went up by nearly 6%, which means, we have all this working together for us here. Prices are increasing, that volume is going up. Our days on market here is coming down. It took 3 less days, or about 3% less. To be completely honest, when you see this data right here, it takes 109 days on average to sell a house. This number is still not even accurate. We have many houses across the valley that are selling in less than a week or 2 weeks. What's happening here is some of the distressed sales, or you have sellers that are just not willing to price their homes right, and they might be left on the market for a year or year and a half. Well, those are dragging this number up substantially. And the same thing, that happens every year. I'm not saying that it's a difference for year over year, but the real number for a home that is priced properly is, somewhere of 2 to 3 weeks selling time because of our low inventory right now. And then we look at our average list price for homes that actually sold. Not homes that just went on the market and didn't sell, because obviously those were overpriced, and that went up nearly about 8%. So it's just interesting to look at this all positive data here and the way that the real estate market is going, and really it comes down to the fact that about 55% of buyers last year in 2015 paid cash for their property. This were not cash investors. These are typically people coming off the East Coast, and a lot of people moving here from California that are selling their high-price real estate in those areas. They're bringing all that cash to Las Vegas, and they're buying themselves a primary residence here in cash. So now we move to some of the news articles here. Kind of pulled them up here. So right here, this was put out January 7th of 2016, and the headline says, "Home prices dip to end stable year for Las Vegas market." Well, from the data that I just showed you, that does not happen. And if you actually read through the article, it even talks about, the amount of appreciation that happened here in the marketplace. And everybody's numbers differed just a little bit. It talks right here about that 6.4% appreciation, but yet they mislead people in this article here saying that home prices dip. No, that was a month over a month from November to December. That's not even a trend when it's 1 month. That's just a fluctuation of the marketplace from which homes are selling. So the numbers that we're looking at right now, the annual data is really what matters. So here again, for media, they're trying to, put a negative headline out there, and people just read this. They don't read the whole article that actually talks about how great things are doing, and then they move on and they start quoting, yeah, I heard home prices are going down. Well, that's not the case. And then here's another article here. Investor interest in Las Vegas homes continues to drop. So again, that again sounds negative for the market. At the end of the day, though, investors want to come in and they want to buy your home if you're selling your home, at the cheapest price possible. So we don't want our market to be focused on investors only. So this is a very good thing right now that we are getting back to a much more normal market. So really the trends that we have going on and what's driving this right now, a strong job market across the country is really propelling the millennial generation back to being home buyers. I could point to countless articles that I've seen and information that says, well, the millennial generation, they're just not into buying homes. They want to be renters. They don't want to be tied down. No, the truth is the job market was not good for many years, and the millennial generation had a tough time getting jobs, so they stayed living at home. Now that our unemployment just came out on Friday, says our unemployment rate is right around the 5%. So all these young millennial generation are getting good quality jobs and they're moving out of their house, and now they can afford to buy a house. So that's great news. The other thing that's happening too is we also have a strong demand for the baby boomers selling their larger homes and downsizing to smaller homes. So we are just getting a significant amount of volume that's happening, under that $250,000 level. And we do get multiple offers on many homes that are priced right, that are, quality homes, nice upgrades and everything. Then of course, as the job market has healed, all your middle income families now are also doing better at this time frame. So they're, buying nicer homes, and they're moving up into the ones that a lot of the baby boomers are selling. So all the fundamentals in our market are really going great for us right now. Currently in the market, what's happening is there's a lot of, this is early February of 2016. The stock market is not doing well, definitely pretty chaotic right now for the last few weeks. So what that's happened is people have sold out of their stocks. I'm not saying completely out, but they've sold some of their stocks, and they're moving money into the treasury market, which is actually lowering interest rates for home buyers. So that's one more thing that's going to help propel 2016, into even stronger as the millennial generation keeps coming in and buying more homes. Now that helps their payment with lower interest rates. So please don't just read the negative articles that come out to try to sell, articles and get more people to come and read. This is the real data that's happening, and there's a great driving force right now. Before, our market in 2007, 2008 fell to pieces because of the fantasy mortgage products that were out there. Those products no longer exist. Yes, it is more difficult, a lot more difficult today to get financing for a house. But at the end of the day, that's good for all of us that own homes and that want to be homeowners and want to have a stable market. Because we don't want people buying homes that are not qualified to pay for them and get ourselves back into the bubble crazy scenario that happened before. So very good news that investors are not here creating this demand. This is primary residence buyers that are coming in and creating the demand. So this is Tom Huser with the real estate team out of Realty One Group. If you have any other questions, please give us a call, reach out to us via email, look at our website, thehuserteam.com. Love to answer any questions for you or help you get out there and find a great home. Or now's a great time to be a seller with our low inventory. Not a lot of competition out there, and prices have definitely moved up very nicely. If you're a renter, I wouldn't wait much longer. Experts are predicting that home values will increase about 20% by 2020. So the longer that you sit on the sidelines and wait, you might be pushing yourself out. And with the interest rates the way that they're dipping right now, even though prices have went up, this is a good time to get in and become a buyer. There's a lot of benefits to being a buyer, not only the appreciation of the home as it goes up, over the years that you own the home, but also the amortization on the loan where it gets paid down. And the average homeowner has 35 times the net worth of a renter. So definitely think this through. The market's in great shape right now. Don't be scared of the past. And we'd love to help you find a home. TheHuserTeam.com. Thanks and have a great day.